Good morning and welcome to Friday Fertility Live with PreservHer. I'm Kimberly, and each Friday I'll be jumping on here to share some insights and tips around fertility and egg freezing. I want to make this a regular thing and would love to engage with you all, so I appreciate all your support and coming along and following our page. So I thought today I'd start at the very start, which is with my story and why PreservHer exists. So I froze my eggs when I was in my 20s. I ended up being one of the youngest women in Australia to do this for a non-medical reason. And the reason I did it was I was so career driven and could see that I wouldn't be having children anytime soon. So I wanted to safeguard my fertility for the future. And I did a lot of research and there wasn't a lot of information out there. There was no one to turn to. There was no one in my circle, anyone I knew that had been through this process before. So it did feel quite isolating and really confusing because I was like, why are people not doing this? And I went to a fertility provider and found out that the earlier I went through the process, the better success rates I would have in the future if I ever needed to use my eggs, because your eggs today are the youngest and the best quality eggs you will ever have. So don't delay. It's always better to do it earlier than later. So that's why I went through the process. I really kept it to myself at the time because I felt like no one even knew what egg freezing was. And I wish that I spoke about it more in those earlier days. And what I really learned is that there is literally no information out there for people that are thinking about this, apart from going to fertility specialists and asking the questions. So that's why a couple of months ago, I launched PreservHer, because I want women to feel empowered and have a community where they can ask these questions in a safe space. And that's what PreservHer is all about. It's about asking questions about anything, me informing you about any misconceptions about egg freezing. And so that's the whole idea of why I want to jump on here every Friday, to raise some awareness about things like the cost, where to go to freeze your eggs. Like I said, any like myth busting concerns that anyone has, and I can shut those down. And yeah, anything egg freezing and fertility related. So would love for you guys to jump into our DMs if you have any questions that you would like us to answer on our Friday lives, or put a DM below put a comment below, and we can get back to you there as well. So yeah, just please follow along, and I hope everyone has a really nice day. Thanks, bye.